What's going on? Hello. I'm sorry, y'all. Happy Thursday. Listen, Mardi Gras season has definitely worn me out. BB, welcome. Mardi Gras season has officially worn me out. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm here. I told you I'm coming. I'm going to show up. All right. I told you I'm coming. I'm going to show up. So let's get ready to get into it. Let me do my part, which is share, share, share. Y'all know the deal. We always sharing. We're talking about cryptocurrency. This is Thursday. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have the crypto one-on-one. Okay, to make sure that people who are new to the crypto space are able to get into this market as safe as possible to learn, take your time and learn, and then of course execute, execute, execute. That is the goal. Okay. I want you to be able to get out here and fish for yourself. So tonight we're going to talk about a couple of things that can cause you to lose your crypto. Okay. If you do not understand these things, if you do not have these things together, that is going to be one of the fastest way for you to lose your money. And this is your hard-earned money. You go to work, right? You're putting your money into the market so that way, with hopes that it is going to multiply for you. So the last thing you want to see happen is somebody gets hold of your cryptocurrency because you didn't understand or you weren't aware of what you should be doing. And that's what we're talking about tonight. So we're going to go into the different wallets. We're going to talk about, what a crypto wallet is, the different types of wallets. We're also going to go into some things that we need to pay attention to in this market so we don't get got. Okay. So a couple of red flags and things. We're going to talk about custodial versus non-custodial. And then, like I said, it's going to be talking about how to protect yourself from scams. So I have a question for y'all. Okay, shout out to y'all that's on here right now. Those of you that are on here on TikTok, I need you to do me that favor. Before I ask this question, I need you to go ahead and tap the screen real quick. Tap, tap, tap it up. Tap, tap, tap it up. And then y'all on YouTube, go ahead and give the thumbs up real fast. Tap, tap, tap it up. Y'all know the drill. Okay. When I'm on TikTok, I will shut it down. If I don't get the taps, I'll shut it down because it's free. Look, I'm gonna show y'all something. I was just on Joe's live because he's a trader too. And I love listening to him. Thank you, Mr. Gary. I appreciate you. So because I was on his live listening to him as I was preparing and everything, I have this little fancy tapper here. I got this on TikTok. TikTok created a problem, but then gave you the solution. This little thing, $12. It's I don't sell this. I don't have a TikTok shop or anything like that. But this little thing was $12. It's wireless, and all I do is just connect it to my phone, and then I set it. See that? And then I press play over here, and it just get the tapping for me. And when it's blinking, it's tapping. Okay. And then I just charge it up when I know I've been using it for a while. Thank you, Mr. Gary. I appreciate you. Okay. So that's what I do for everybody. When I get on their lives, whether I'm following them or not, I give them some likes. I'll also repost real quick. I see Vasquez. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. I'll repost as well. But if I'm following them, I share and I repost. That's just automatic for me, especially if they're talking about something that I want to talk about or that I'm curious about, I have a question about, so on and so forth. All right. So look, question. Thank y'all. Question real quick. If I gave you $5,000 cash in hand, would you leave it sitting on the kitchen table? Let me know. Yes or no in the chat. If I gave you $5 cash in hand, would you just leave it sitting on the kitchen table? Yes or no in the chat. Real quick. Let me see. What y'all talking about? Y'all gonna leave the money sitting on the kitchen table? Let me know. Y'all at work? What's going on? Because y'all quiet on TikTok. That's not normal. That's good to say. No way. You know what, Unstoppable? I ain't messing with you today. You talking about some I would. I know you lying. Mr. Gary said no. Exactly. No, I don't know anyone that is a responsible individual that is going to put money to work for them. Brown Sugar, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Welcome. I don't know anyone that's just going to leave it sitting on the table. You're going to put it somewhere safe, right? Right? You're going to put it in a safe, in a bank, you're going to put it somewhere where you feel it's going to be protected. Okay? I need y'all to understand something. Check this out. Crypto is the same exact way. It's the same way. So before you go out here and buy any cryptocurrency, welcome, Calvin. I see you. Happy Thursday. Before you go out here and buy any cryptocurrency, you need to understand where it's going to live and how to get access to it, and also how to protect it. Okay, that's what we're talking about tonight. So again, for my people who are just joining on TikTok and on YouTube, we're going to be going over what a wallet is. I'm going to give y'all the difference between a crypto hot wallet and a crypto cold wallet. Okay, we're going to talk about custodial versus non-custodial. If you're like, what the heck are those terms? I got you. For my people who are beginners, these lives are specifically for you. I love when people who are more experienced in the crypto market comes on these lives, because y'all get to help me with educating. Because there are going to be some times where I'm so focused on getting out certain information, there may be a conversation going on, especially y'all on TikTok. Y'all be going in, having those conversations in the chat. I'm not going to catch everything. So if y'all are able to go in and answer questions, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Okay? I do. All right. So these are the things that we're talking about tonight. Tap it up. Keep tapping the screen. Y'all see the goals over here. Okay. If you've been following me, grab your heart me. Continue to tap the screen. We haven't got to 75K in a minute, so it would be really nice to get to 75K. Share and or repost, especially if you have been here before. Go ahead and share. If you're like, I ain't been here before, Leona, I don't know you like that. Reposting is just fine. These are ways to tell the algorithm that people are interested in this particular topic, and they need to send it out to the FYP. So more people who are new to the cryptocurrency market or curious about the cryptocurrency market, they can get the information too. We're not gatekeepers over here. So my expectation is the people who are viewing me live. So Solo Han, welcome. Thank you so very much for liking the live. So for those that are viewing this live, I'm expecting you to not be a gatekeeper either. Okay, sharing is caring. Reposting does the same thing. All right, and on YouTube, y'all can give the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and then also hit that notification bell, as well as share, just like I'm asking everyone on TikTok. Okay, and for y'all on TikTok, just so you know, Taka Downs, welcome. This live is being recorded on YouTube. It's Prosperity Calls YouTube, just like here on TikTok. Thank y'all so very much. Got it to 1K likes. Let's move it to 2. Let's get to 2 real quick. All right. It's being recorded on YouTube under Prosperity Calls, so you can come back and watch the replay if you can't stay the whole time. Because I know people have families, people work night shift, things of that nature. You probably driving, so you can't hear the whole thing. By all means, tune in on YouTube, watch the replay. Okay. But like I said, let's go. So if y'all are ready, type ready in the chat real quick. Ready. Type ready in the chat real quick if you are ready to get into these different crypto wallets. We're going to talk about what a crypto wallet is in the first place. Mari, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Okay. We're going to talk about that. But type ready in the chat real quick if you can. If you're driving, I got it. You can't do it. If you're at work, I got it. I need you to keep your job. Okay. So don't get in trouble. Please don't get in trouble. All right. Type ready in the chat. I see you. All right. So let's go. So what is a wallet? What exactly is this? I hear people talking about this, Leona. I'm new to crypto. Okay. I'm learning about it. I haven't even put money into it yet. I need to understand what I'm getting myself involved in before I put money into it. I got you. Okay. So let's clear something up real quick. Your crypto is not necessarily stored inside a wallet like cash in a pocketbook. I'm country. Yep, I said it. Pocketbook. Okay. All right. It's not like cash in your wallet that you gentlemen have in your back pocket. Okay. Your wallet stores something called keys. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Your wallet stores something called keys. I want you to think about, this like passwords. And this just pretty much proves your ownership, that you own the cryptocurrency that you have purchased. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what kind of compliment that is, but we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and do this because we won't do that. Like, who comes on here and just say something like that? That's not a good compliment. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah. So your keys, all right, your seed phrases, your recovery phrases, whichever term you're going to hear. Hello, Block City. That's where they went to, wherever that is. All right. Um, this is like your password to prove that you own the crypto that you have purchased. Jerry, welcome. I see you. Okay. So so I want you to think of it. I want you to think about this. All right. I said that your crypto isn't stored in a wallet. Okay, like the cash that us ladies have in our pocketbooks. Your crypto lives on the blockchain that we talked about multiple times. Hey, Miss Martine, good evening. Happy Thursday. I see you. Welcome in. Thank you so very much for sharing that live Vast Quest. Thank you for grabbing that heart, me, Miss Martine. I appreciate you. Okay, so your crypto lives on the blockchain. Your wallet gives you access to it. Thank you, Miss Martine, for the repost. Y'all got it. Your crypto lives on the blockchain, but your wallet gives you access to it. So I want you to think about this. All right, Gmail, those of us that have Gmail, that lives on Google's servers. Does that make sense? Gmail, which a lot of us have, that lives on Google's servers. God, dog, not service. servers. All right. Your password lets you get access to your email. Okay. So flip it. Crypto, blockchain, Gmail, Google servers. Got it? Okay, cool. So when you lose the password, when we're talking about like your email address, you lose the password, you're locked out, but you could get access to it again by resetting the password, because you're gonna send in certain information. You'll be able to reset your password, boom, you're back in there. Okay. When it comes to crypto, though, I need y'all to hear me very clearly with this. Okay, there's no forgot password button, baby. All right. You can't say, oh shoot, I forgot what my keys were, my recovery phrases, my seed phrases. Man, I forgot. Dang, I didn't write it down. Dang. And then I forgot, if you have a hot wallet, dang, and I forgot the password to get into my hot wallet. Guess what? That crypto is not yours right now. Yeah, until you get access to it, nobody can touch it. You might as well consider that gone until you get access to your seed phrases, your keys, your recovery phrases, whichever term you're going to use. Okay. So quick check on learning before we move on to hot versus cold wallets. All right. Does your crypto live in your wallet or on the blockchain? Type it in the chat, either wallet or chain in the chat. Does your crypto live inside your wallet or on the blockchain? I want you to type wallet or type the word chain in the chat. Let's see. Let's see who are some good students up in here right now. Which one is it? Does it live Run 85? I see you. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Which one is it? I'm giving y'all a minute. Am I a bit delayed, y'all? Miss Martine said wallet. Let's go. Which one is it? Does your crypto live inside your wallet or on the blockchain? Okay, Disco Superfly, thank you so very much for liking the live. Which one is it, y'all? I know it's more of y'all in here. Y'all just got in? Y'all missed the lesson so far? I gotta take some cough drops and stuff, man. I want to let y'all know, okay? Because some of y'all got in here late, okay? It lives on the blockchain. The wallet just gives us access to our cryptocurrency. Hey, thank you so very much, Crypto Chick. I appreciate you. Yes, using 966 chain. Absolutely. Okay. Our crypto lives on the blockchain. Our wallet just gives us access to it. Okay. So that was our check on learning for that part. Now let's go into the hot versus cold wallets. Okay, the on-chain whisper, I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you so very much for the roses, crypto chick. I appreciate you. All right, so difference between hot and cold wallet. Some of you have heard of this, especially for my people who have been in the market for a long time. Y'all know this stuff. But these crypto 101s are for people who are curious about crypto and never ever put a dollar, a dime, a penny into this market. And also it's for the people who are new and have no clue what they're doing. They need help. They want to learn and they're ready to learn so they can make some money. Okay. So our hot wallet, y'all, is connected to the internet. I want you to think about all those beautiful apps you have on your phone, all those different apps you have on your iPad, your laptop. Okay. So most of us as adults, when we have our banks, we have what on our phone? What type of app do we have on our phone when we have our own bank? When we're putting money into the bank, what type of apps do we have on our phone when we put money into a bank? Type it in the chat real quick. Let me see where y'all at. And that's for my people who can type. Okay. Again, if you're driving, y'all be safe. Don't sit here and be trying to type in the chat and everything. And if you're at work, I don't want you losing your job because you're trying to type something in the chat. Okay. Do what you do. I see you. On-chain whisper, thank you so very much for liking the live. Where y'all at? I know it's a bit of a lag on here because it's moving super slow today. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Or maybe it's TikTok. I don't know. Donnie Scott, thank you so very much for liking the live. Y'all good? Is the lag really that bad? Let me see if the lag. Am I lagging bad, y'all? Jax Juno, thank you so very much for the follow. Thumbs up emoji in the chat if it's lagging really bad. Thumbs down if it's not. Look, my child put some stickers on me, the little tattoos. Thumbs up if it's lagging, you know, if it's a long delay, I should say. Thumbs down if it's not. Real quick, because I need to know what's going on. Y'all are really quiet tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you, Miss Martina. I appreciate you. All right. So maybe y'all just, y'all not talkative tonight. All right. So I'm going to hurry up so that way I can get home to my family. Cool. So we have bank apps on our phone, y'all. We have money in the banks and we have bank apps downloaded on our phone. So we can check where our money is at. We can send money. Okay. We can send money to people. All right. We can pay for bills and all these things on our phone because we have our mobile banking apps. All right. So hot wallets for us are like those apps, right? We can have the app on our phone. We can have we're talking about hot and cold wallets right now, Marmar. Welcome in. So we can have those hot wallets on our laptop. It's connected to the internet. I tell people this all the time, y'all. I equate hot wallets to be like a checking account because I know that most of my checking accounts, I know the money is going out soon, right? I don't leave a lot of money in my checking account because everything is auto draft, right? I have separate bank accounts for like paying bills. I have a separate bank account for my I Got It fund. I have a separate bank account for miscellaneous stuff that comes up, either, quarterly, semi-annually, whatever. I have a separate bank account for my investments to come out of. I have a separate bank account for me to just spend money. Okay. So for me, I know my checking accounts, the money is going to just go fast. Okay. It's not going to be a whole lot there for a long time. I know it's going somewhere. Okay. That's why I use a hot wallet, like a checking account. It's convenient. You have easy access. But here's the kicker, y'all. Hot wallets are more exposed. So I'm not going to tell someone don't have a hot wallet. No, I say you should, because if you want to make some quick transactions and you don't want to be in and out of your cold wallet, because the whole point of that is going to be something different from what I'm talking about right now, then you want to have one or two hot wallets, okay, that you like. All right. I just talked about that Downfall of Babylon. That is a wallet where we store our cryptocurrency. That is like an app on our phone. Okay. So some of the pros of hot wallets in this cryptocurrency market is they're easy to use. All right. They're really great for beginners. That is the first wallet that I got as a beginner. Okay. It's really easy to navigate depending on the one you have. So beginner friendly, yes, mobile wallets. Very, very beginner friendly. Even if you're a person that say you're not really tech savvy, trust me, you're gonna find a hot wallet that's super easy for you to use because there's a lot of them out there. Okay. And like I said, also they're good for smaller amounts and then they're gonna be moved fast. Okay. So if someone was to hack one of my hot wallets today, you're gonna get something, but it's not a whole lot. Why? Because right now I'm not planning on moving much of anything when it comes to crypto. Okay. So guess what? You're not about to hit a lick when it comes to getting into any of my hot wallets. All right. I'm in accumulation phase right now. I'm not sending crypto to anybody right now. That's the owner. Now, here's some cons when it comes to these hot wallets, y'all. They are more vulnerable to be hacked. I'm saying this because thank God this has never happened to me. But one of my mentors that actually got me involved into like investing into gold and silver and things of that nature, and has really helped me with being better as an investor, like raising my awareness on different things. Yes, that is. I'm not gonna say it's common, like it happens every day that you get hacked, that people get hacked. I don't have the data for that. All I'm doing is going off of what I know based on the people that are in the space that I personally know. Okay. But they are more vulnerable to hack. So I'm gonna give y'all this. So she had a hot wallet and was traveling through the airport, about to go to some other city or whatever. And for whatever reason, she needed to get into her hot wallet to send some money or something. Right. And she didn't have a VPN on her phone. She didn't have a VPN on. And I think she said like she hadn't changed her password in a minute or whatever. Nonetheless, she got hacked and they took over $100,000 worth of crypto off of her hot wallet. Now, she never came back and told us, she ever got that crypto back. She said she was fighting it. Now, this is like probably 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years that this happened. But she never came back and told us, yeah, I got my crypto back. The last word I got from her when we were on Zoom at that time was that she was still fighting to get her crypto back. All right. Thank you for sharing the live. I see you, Downfall of Babylon. Timothy said, I lost 125K on a fake trading platform. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Trust me, we're going to talk about that because there are a lot of scams out here and it's not just crypto. What's going on, Charity? Welcome in. Hey, man, y'all missed a really great session on yesterday. We were talking about investing in the cryptocurrency market and in the stock market, right? And she was dropping some stuff for my beginners that want to get involved in the stock market, like step by step, y'all, on how to do this. So I don't know, for my people that's on YouTube right now, you can go to the Launch Mode Project, where she breaks down different companies, show you how to research these companies before you invest in everything. And if y'all on TikTok, y'all can do the same thing. If you get on YouTube and whatnot, go to the Launch Mode Project, okay? And there's a new video up, I believe, right before I went live. I saw it just popped up. Mr. John, I see you. Welcome. Yeah, Phantom, man, she lost over 100K and never told us if she got that money back. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So this is why it's very important for us this is why Leona says, I can't tell you what to do with your money, okay? But this is why Leona says, my hot wallet is specifically going to be used as a checking account, and there's only small amounts. And the money that's in there, I know I'm about to send it right then, especially if it's going to be a larger sum. I'm not putting that money in there until I know for a fact I'm about to send it, especially if it's a large sum. Okay. Because I'm not sending stuff from my cold wallet because that's not for me. Got it? All right. So, and then another con, y'all, with the hot wallets is connected to the internet 24/7. This is why it's more prone to be hacked. It's not a guarantee that it's going to be hacked because I've had, my hot wallets for 6 years now, and I've never been hacked. Okay. So that's not to say that it cannot happen. I'm just telling you, it hasn't happened to me. Thank you, God. All right. So that is our hot wallet. All right. For my experienced crypto investors in the chat, type your favorite beginner-friendly hot wallet in the chat. Go ahead, type it in the chat so that way people can see. For my people who are curious about crypto, meaning you've never ever put a dime into the market. For my people who are new to the cryptocurrency market and you're like, oh, I didn't even know about the hot wallet. Thank you, Leona. This is for you. Okay. I want you to research the hot wallets that they're going to be putting into the chat. So that way you can see which one is going to be friendly or easy to use for you as a beginner. Okay. And the beautiful part about these hot wallets, y'all, is they're free for you to download onto your laptop, onto your phone. I personally wouldn't say put it on your phone, but to each his own, whatnot. But I want y'all to go and test them out, play around on them, press buttons, right? Get familiar with transferring hot wallets, Charity. Only hot wallets right now. I haven't gotten the cold wallets yet. So I want you to get in the habit of making like small transactions when you do go to purchase, whatever cryptocurrency. I want you to do that with a hot wallet first. Okay. So that way you can get comfortable with the whole process just in general. All right. So what are some of the hot wallets, y'all, before I start naming stuff? Go ahead, type it in the chat. Okay. So I'm going to pin this one. The Charity said Exodus and MetaMask. Prosper with Joel said he likes Phantom. Okay. Phoenix, welcome. I see you. Happy Thursday. Thank you, the assistant. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing the live. Go ahead and type yours in the chat. Some hot wallets that the people who are curious about cryptocurrency or new to this cryptocurrency market. Hey, thank you for grabbing that heart me. I appreciate you. So they can go and research it. You can download it. Okay, you can download it. I will say this for my people who have never ever invested into this market, or you're new and you don't have a hot or a cold wallet yet, and you're keeping your crypto on an exchange right now. Y'all, I have a crypto starter kit. You can click the link in my bio. It's totally free. It's in the description on YouTube as well, in the description box on YouTube as well. Thank you so very much for the roses. I appreciate you. But I have hyperlinks on that starter kit. So it sends you directly to certain hot wallets. So that way you're going to the right website, because there are duplicates out there that's fake websites as well. And you don't want to mess around and click on the wrong thing and download it to your phone or your computer, and then they get access to your stuff. Okay. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So we had Exodus, we had MetaMask, we had Phantom. Y'all, there's Trust Wallet out there. Coinbase has one. It's called Base. If you want to use that, I had it. I don't even know if I still got it, y'all. But I don't use it. You know what I'm saying? Boom! What's going on, BK Crypto? You haven't been coming in on your page, sir. You keep coming in on the other page. So I have to, make sure I say B and not the one that's on the screen. So yeah. Those are just a few others out there. There's a whole lot, y'all. If you want to, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you want to learn more or see if there's other ones out there, listen, y'all, you could just Google best crypto hot wallets in 2026. Okay, there you go. Best crypto hot wallets in 2026. And like I said, it's free for you to download. And more than likely, it's going to happen. There you go. There you go, on the right page. Let's go. I love it. Okay. So you'll be able to do that. And more than likely, they'll have the correct website too. They have hyperlinks in theirs as well. Okay. So either you can download the crypto starter kit for my people who are curious or new to the cryptocurrency market, or you can actually just Google. Okay. That way you're going to the right hot wallet website. So the sister I got here later, we discussed the hot versus cold wallets today. We're talking about wallets in general, but yes, I'm giving the breakdown of hot versus cold for right now, and then we're going to go into some things that we can do to protect ourselves. So some security measures. We're gonna get a checklist, and then also kind of a way for us to identify some red flags. Okay, so we don't mess around and lose our money in this market. All right. So say Vasquez says cold wallet exchange for the next 5 years. I'm not about to keep my money on an exchange. So cold wallet all the way, all the way. Okay, because me, which is what I'm about to go into, cold wallets are specifically for the next generation. I don't use my cold wallet for anything. It's not for me. I put what my crypto on there, and that's for the kids. That's for the grandbabies. Okay, so my kids have kids when they're old enough, when they in their late 20s and 30s, right? And they start having their own babies. Guess what? Now that crypto is for all of them. It's not for me. Okay, that's why I said the hot wallet is for me, because I know I'm gonna move some crypto real quick. I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do. All right, now let's talk about it. Cold wallets. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about two-factor authenticators as well, BK Crypto, in that security measure. Thank you for the repost. I appreciate you. All right, so cold wallets. This is our offline storage. Okay, remember, hot wallets are connected to the internet. Cold wallets are not. Okay, they are hardware wallets. Some of them are like thumb drives with the USB port that you plug into your computer, right? Some of them look like debit cards and credit cards. Okay. Some of them are what's that, decent? I seen it because I had some people bring that up in the chat before, and I went and I looked because I was curious. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is decent? I don't know. Oh, my bad, Phantom. He said Lobster Wallet. That's the XLM one. And then we talked about Trusted Phantom and stuff. Okay, yeah. So Lobster Wallet, LOBSTR. Is another hot wallet that was mentioned on YouTube. I'm so sorry, Phantom. I was just running my mouth. Okay. So Jay Boogie, welcome. Thank you so very much for the follow. So yeah. So our cold wallets are like our safe in our house, right? Or safe in a bank, because you may not keep your cold wallets, you may not keep them in your house. You may not. You may keep them in different locations. That's totally up to you. Do what you do. All right. But here's what I want to make sure y'all are aware of for my people who are curious about crypto or new to the cryptocurrency market and haven't put any money or put some money in it, but you don't know what you're doing yet. Okay. Our cold wallets are not connected to the internet. The assistant says safety deposit box. Hello. Come on. The assistant. Okay. It's just like I don't keep gold and silver in my house. I have it, but I don't keep it in the house. You know what I'm saying? This is my thing, and I know some people probably like, why do y'all talk about these things? And people are, you know what I'm saying? They shicey out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get. Listen, you come to my spot, you ain't gonna get much of nothing. I told y'all I don't keep money in a checking account. All my money is accounted for down to the penny. Do you hear me? That's how my budget is. So everything is accounted for. It's on auto draft. I have fraud protection. All right. Like, I don't keep expensive things in my house. I don't. Cornbread, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I don't. So I could talk about this stuff all day, but you come to me, you ain't gonna get nothing. I mean, you might get something, but it's not gonna be what you're thinking. Crypto Angel, thank you so very much for liking the live. Welcome. Thank you for grabbing that heart me. I appreciate you. Crypto King, welcome. That text for every purpose was one of the best things I could check. Listen, You say I keep everything on me. I wish somebody would. I, I'm not putting that energy out there. All I know is I just don't want to, give anybody the impression that, you about to just come up because you run up on me. Now you can run up, but we veterans. So we keep the chitty bang bang. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? He said you look rich to me. All right. I can look rich all day. But I'm telling you now, I'm asset rich. That's something I learned from one of my mentors in the stock market, Wall Street Trapper, man. I'm telling you, when he said that, I was like, that's it. That's it. All my money is tied up in assets. So when people ask me, can I borrow this? Can I borrow that? Or whatever, dog, if you don't catch me right when I get paid, you out of luck. You out of luck. Because more than likely, that money's gone. Okay? I'll give a little something to help people out. But outside of that, that money is already accounted for, partner. All right? Like, that's what it is. Miss Regina, welcome. Happy Thursday. Thank you for grabbing that heart me. I appreciate you. Crypto King, I see you. Thank you for following and grabbing that heart me. I appreciate you. All right. So yeah. So the cold wallets too, when it comes to the cryptocurrency market, all right, they're not connected to the internet, like I said, as well as they are a bit harder to access. This does not mean that they cannot be hacked. We're going to talk about one of the ways that they can be hacked. Okay. Hey, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. All right. But they are harder to access. And like I said, it's a bit harder to hack. All right. Now, some of the pros: maximum security. Security. All right. Your cold wallets are definitely there to protect you. Oh, thank you so very much for the TikTok. I appreciate you, Crypto King. Thank you. Mr. Howard, what's going on? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. All right. And then, of course, like I said, these crypto wallets. The cold wallet is definitely best for long-term holdings. All right. Some of the cons is not free like the hot wallet, y'all. That's right. Top flight security, Craig. All right, top flight security over here. Okay. The one of the cons, y'all, is of course it's gonna cost you some money. It's not like the hot wallet where it's free. You can test it out, see if you like it. How friendly is it for you as a beginner to utilize, to navigate, and all that stuff. You have to figure it out, okay, after you made the purchase. And then there's more responsibility too, because it's not like you just have the password too with the hot wallet, okay? It's your keys, your private keys, seed phrases, recovery phrases, whichever term you want to use, okay? That's your access to your cryptocurrency, all right? So for my more experienced crypto people out there, I want you to type your favorite beginner-friendly cold wallet in the chat right now. User 981 already got it out there. Let's go. I'm going to pin you, and then I'm going to pin the other people too. Miss Martine, thank you so very much for the Go Pops. I appreciate you. Go ahead, for my experienced crypto investors, go ahead and type your favorite beginner-friendly cold wallet in the chat. So that way, the people who are new to the cryptocurrency market, curious about the cryptocurrency market, they can go out here and research these cold wallets. So that way they can decide if they want to purchase it. And I will say this. All right, so I got, this is surprising. Ever since I've been going live, I haven't had a whole lot of people say Ledger. I was just about to say that, Charity. Charity typed it in here. Listen, when you go to purchase your cold wallet, y'all, please make sure, doggone it, Miss Pay-Per-View put it in there. I didn't even get a chance to say it. Let's go. Here we go. So that's what I was about to say. Y'all, I had somebody come on here and say that they bought theirs from Best Buy, I think. Please, y'all, don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay? Don't go on Amazon. I got it. We get a whole lot of stuff from Amazon, and it's easy and it's fast, and we got these Prime accounts. I hear you. I understand that. But dog, save yourself from possibly giving up your crypto that you have worked hard to be able to accumulate. The reason why you don't want to buy it from any third party is because You don't know if they have access to your keys. Remember what we talked about? These are private keys. This is our way. This is our password to get access to our assets. So if we get it from somebody that did not create it, if we don't go to ledger.com, if we don't go to I believe it's like tangent.io, whatever, if we don't go to the actual manufacturer's website, we are taking a chance of someone having access to our crypto. Do y'all hear me? I don't think we can say it enough. Okay. Because I've said it multiple times and I still had somebody come on here talk about they bought theirs from Best Buy. Why? Why in the world would you do that? But you know why they did it? Because they didn't know. Okay, so this is why I asked y'all to share these lives. Thank y'all so very much for getting us to 10K. I appreciate it. Let's run it up to 15. But this is exactly why I do these lives and I say the same stuff over and over again, because there are people who do not hear this. Because everybody's talking to, I won't say everybody, there's a large population of people that are teaching about cryptocurrency. They're talking to the people that's been in the market for a minute. They're not talking to folks who are curious or new to it and don't know what they're doing. Okay. So that's why Leona does this every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And I talk about the same stuff over and over again. Because somebody did not get it. Okay. What's Mr. Tony said, is that sucks? SCSE Jesus CUX B20. I have never heard of that. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Say is Ledger trusted or a co-wallet? It is. The Ledger is a co-wallet. One love. Sunshine, welcome. Thank you for liking the live. All right. And then Phantom said Decent wallet is nice. So like I said, I hadn't heard of Decent prior to me starting to go live on TikTok. That's when I started hearing about that. So Phantom is another person on YouTube right now that has talked about getting the Decent wallet. I'll take it. It's very easy to use for my beginners out there. Okay. But like I said, y'all, these are different ones. And that's D apostrophe CENT. That's how you spell it. Decent. Okay. But I saw that's the one that's the biometric, right? With you put your thumb on it or whatever. I don't have one of those. So I don't know. Bifrost, the Goonie said, what about Bifrost wallet? If anybody have it, if that's what you're recommending for a cold storage, okay, then guess what? If it's beginner friendly and that's the one you're recommending people Google and research, then by all means, oh man, there you go. Then by all means, go ahead. Okay. So there we go. Okay, what's going on? What's that? F8 Full Street? Bruh, I know I messed that up. On YouTube. I'm sorry if I did. But anyway, so there are some of your different cold wallets for everybody to go and research. All right. Like I said, when it comes to your cold wallet, y'all, you do have a bit more responsibility. Okay. So let's be honest. I want to ask this question. If you were starting with $200, okay, and you bought your whichever cryptocurrency is the one you want to buy, you bought $200 worth, and you want to move it to a wallet, would you use a hot wallet or a cold wallet with that $200? Would you move that $200 worth of crypto to a hot or a cold wallet? Type it in the chat, hot or cold. If you had $200 worth of crypto on a crypto exchange, would you put it on a hot or a cold wallet? Type it in the chat, hot or cold. Which one? Yes, people can use base wallet if they want to. That's for a Chapo. Crypto Angel said cold for me. The assistant said cold. Okay. Which I got on YouTube. Okay, I got you. Cold is best, Mr. Tony said. Okay. All right. Well, then that means I don't need to ask the other question then, because y'all already y'all are all saying cold. Because I sure was about to be like, well, if somebody said hot, I was gonna ask, all right, so what about 20K? But y'all like, I don't care if it's 200, I don't care if it's 20, it's going into my cold wallet. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's go. So next up, we're going to talk about custodial versus non-custodial. So for my people who are curious about crypto, new to the cryptocurrency market, this is something you need to understand. Okay? Mr. Dwayne, I cannot tell you what's the best one out there because it may not be as user-friendly for you. So that's the reason why we put in the chat which ones you can go research with the hot wallets and then also the cold wallets, and then you can see which one is going to work best for you. Okay. All right. So custodial versus non-custodial. Let's talk about it. Custodial means somebody holds the keys for you. Okay. Someone holds the keys for you, meaning you purchase a cryptocurrency, but you don't technically own it, right? Because they hold access to it. All right. So this is like our crypto exchanges. So you purchase your crypto on Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Uphold, whichever one you use, right? If it is a centralized crypto exchange, then guess what? All right. They have access to your cryptocurrency because it's in their own wallet. King Solomon, welcome. I see you. Jack said Trezor is a good one for my cold wallet people. Okay. So we're moving on. All right. We're done with hot and cold wallets now. Okay. We're moving on to custodial versus non-custodial. That Crypto King say I use a hot wallet only for trading. See, that's a good reason. Because you know you're going to move your crypto. It's constantly in rotation, right? So that makes sense. That's why I said it's like a checking account for me. All right, so let's run it. So custodial, someone holds the keys for you. That's like your crypto exchange. All right, whichever crypto exchange you're using, where they require you to provide identification. That is centralized. So they require you to provide driver's license, passport, whatever, proof of residency to say I am who I say I am. This is my address. Got it? They require you to provide additional information, connecting your bank account, all of this stuff. Okay, that is your centralized exchange. Those individuals have their own wallet, so they have keys to that wallet. Does that make sense? That's custodial. Somebody else holds your keys, so you don't technically own that cryptocurrency until it becomes non-custodial, and now you hold your own keys via those two types of wallets that we have access to. For my people who are curious about crypto or new to crypto, what are those two types of wallets again that we as retail investors can put our money into? What are those two types of wallets? Type it in the chat real quick. As investors, retail investors, what are the two types of wallets that we can put our crypto in? Type it in the chat real quick. Phantom said, not your keys, not your crypto, right? And of course, that's the KYC. Yep. Come on, which one is it? What is it? There's two types of wallets that we can put our crypto in as retail investors. Type it in the chat real quick. Cold and hot. Yes, thank you so very much, Sensei. I appreciate that. Cool, hot and cold. Absolutely. Elements say DeFi wallet. We're being specific here. Hot and cold. I got you. Cool. All right. So now that we know that, so that means non-custodial is our hot or our cold wallet. Got it? So custodial is like us keeping our money in a bank. They control it, right? They tell us if we can take out a large sum of our money or not on today. You go and you have $50,000 in a bank account and you have an opportunity to invest into something. You're like, man, I need to take 25K out right now because I'm ready to put this in here. I've been waiting on this moment, right? You go to the bank. What can they tell you? What can the bank tell you when you go to take out that 25K? What are some things that you may hear? The bank say when you go to take out that 25K, because they control your money, right? What can they tell you? Type it in the chat. Crypto Angel said, not today. Not today. Okay. Why you need your money? Why do you need $25,000? They're going to ask you questions about your money. Right? They're going to hold on your money. Big Moose, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. You got to come back. Come on, man. We're like, hey, we need at least, 3 to 5 business days to come up with your 25K. What? What? I see it in the app. It's in the app. You telling me I don't have 50,000? It's on the app. Come on. That's what happens when it's custodial. Non-custodial is like you keeping your cash in your own safe. You know it's in there because you put it there. You can go check and it's there. Okay? So, question. Question, y'all. Are you more comfortable for being your own bank or letting a company or a bank hold it for you? You said you can only get 5K tomorrow. Dang, dog, where my other 20? Right? Which one are you more comfortable with? Being your own bank or letting a company or a bank hold it for you? You said we loaned out our money and we don't have it. Man, listen. That's exactly what it is. Okay? You say, and then they'll ask you what is needed for. Yeah. Say being your own bank, sunshine. Okay, cool. On my own. That's right. On my own. I know that's not what she said, but yeah. Say both may be totally up to you. Okay? So when it comes to crypto, y'all, again, I cannot tell you what to do because right now I am not a licensed financial advisor. Okay? So if you prefer convenience and then you don't want the responsibility right now, then yes, letting someone else hold it for you is probably going to be your best bet. Okay? Even if it's a certain amount, that's cool. All right? But if you're a person that's like, no, I want control of all my money. Okay? When it comes to crypto, then that means, guess what you're going to do? You're going to pull it from that crypto exchange and you're going to put it in your hot and or cold wallet. Okay? Anthony, thank you so very much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Yeah, y'all know I can't sing, but I sure be trying. Not for real, but I love music. Kevin J, welcome. Happy Thursday. MG 930, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for sharing, for tapping the screen too. I appreciate that. We almost at 25. Come on, y'all. I think we can get it before the top of the hour. I think we can get that 25. Okay. So I want y'all to know it's no right or the wrong answer. Okay. It's just the right answer for you. So whatever you decide is totally up to you. If that works for you, run it. All right. Just be aware that there are risks associated with any decision that we make. Okay, we just have to accept that risk, right? Kevin said, I just got my cold wallet. Hey, let's go. Good job. Good job. Come back and let us know if you're like, yeah, this is the one for me. Because I always ask people what's the best wallet for them as far as like being beginner friendly, easy to navigate and stuff. And then I ask people to type it in the chat. So if you want to tell people the type that you got, that's fine. You can type it in the chat. So Element asks, how long have I been in the cryptocurrency market for? 6 years as a serious investor. But I got introduced to crypto back in, dang it, I looked it up. I went to see when I started first buying. Oh my gosh, 2017? I want to say it was 2017. Okay. All right, so listen, if y'all are finding this helpful, this live stream helpful, if you have not shared yet, then please go ahead and do so now, especially y'all on TikTok. I see you. He's here. Go ahead and share real quick. Y'all can do something called Power Share where you hold down the screen and then names pop up, send it to 10 people real quick. Don't matter if they're on or not, it's okay. All right. If you are just tuning in, this is your first time coming on to my live. You don't have to share just yet because I know you want to get to know me. You can hit repost. All right. Just go ahead and do that. And that tells the algorithm, thank you for grabbing that heartbeat. That tells the algorithm that people are interested in this particular topic and they are going to send it out to the FYP so more people can come in. Okay. Keep tapping the screen. Y'all got the 25. I appreciate you. Next one is 30K. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Share and repost. Same thing for y'all on YouTube. Share if you haven't shared yet. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so yet. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And hit that notification bell, okay? And for my people who prefer the, thank you so very much. I appreciate that element. For my people who prefer like step-by-step guidance, instructions on how to get educated in this market, how to safely invest to the best of their ability in this market, okay, you can grab the Crypto Starter Kit in my bio. And then also the link is in the description of this video on YouTube. Y'all, it's totally free. All right, there's hyperlinks in there for those hot wallets that we just talked about. Hyperlinks in there for those cold wallets that we just talked about. So that way you are going to the right source to get your cold wallet if you want to use the ones that are in that starter kit. There's a whole lot of information, y'all, step-by-step guidance to help you out. Okay, so there we go. Say music is the soundtrack of life. Yes, yes. Fanta said, I trust banks. They're good people. Hey, not all banks are bad. Just like, you know, not all crypto exchanges are great or bad. Not all cryptocurrencies created equal. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, okay? So let's run it. Next part, and then we're going to wrap. We got to make sure that we are properly secure in this market because this is one of the areas where beginners lose money. Okay. The gentleman came on earlier. I think it was Timothy was talking about how he lost 125K on a crypto trading platform. Y'all, it's not just people don't just lose money as day traders, right? People don't just lose money because they invested in the wrong, cryptocurrency or they bought, too high, whatever. This is not the only ways. Go get a welcome. These are not the only ways that people lose money in this market. Y'all, it's us not practicing really great security. Okay. We need to practice really great security. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things that have happened, can happen. Okay. So that way you can be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? You can be paying attention. Keep your eyes peeled, your antennas up, so that way you are less likely to lose your money to these scammers. Okay? So let's run it. There have been phishing attacks. I had a young lady came here on TikTok. This was maybe November, December, and we were talking about, red flags and whatnot, right? And I told them about, like the DMs that you get, random DMs that you get from people talking about this new crypto token or cryptocurrency and, this crypto platform and all of this stuff or whatever, getting these random DMs and everything, right? And she said, and I was telling them about, like I told y'all how, my mentor lost that over 100K in her hot wallet, right? When she was traveling. And she, opened up her thing, didn't have a VPN. I don't think she had updated her password in a long time or whatever. And then hackers got into her, I believe she had an Exodus wallet at the time. And they took over 100K out of her Exodus wallet. That's a hot wallet, right? So she was using her phone. So anyway, the young lady came on here and was like, yeah, that happened with me when I was waiting on an airdrop. Okay, this is a passive income, way for us that hold certain cryptocurrencies to earn more cryptocurrencies, right? So anyway, she said I was waiting on an airdrop and she did it through her Phantom wallet. It was supposed to drop it to her Phantom wallet. And the link came through. She clicked on the link and they took over $3,000 worth of crypto out of her Phantom wallet. So y'all, you need to pay attention to these random links that are not what you're anticipating. Okay, fake emails, these text messages, y'all. They're random text messages that come. I know. I thank God they stopped sending me these Coinbase text messages. attempting to get me to get into to give them information on my Coinbase account. I'm like, dog, come on now. These aren't even the correct numbers. So go somewhere. All right. These DMs, these fake websites, hence why I said make sure you're going to the correct website for the hot wallets as well as your cold wallets before you purchase them. Okay. Has anyone ever received like random DMs talking about, crypto, like, investing in this up and coming cryptocurrency and telling you all kind of stuff about the crypto market or some crypto trading platform or whatnot? If anybody got any DMs, text messages, phone calls, emails, anything like that? It said, if it's too good to be true, it is. Yes. Right. Yeah. So he said phishing, social engineering, spoofing, or fake accounts, links, bookmarking, all of that. Yep. So we use official links from official sources. Yep. That's it. Okay. Yep. So y'all own it on YouTube. I love that. Let's go. I love that. Okay. So with that being said, I just want y'all to just keep this in mind, y'all. Scammers don't look for the experts. They're looking for beginners that aren't actively getting educated on this market. I remember saying this like multiple times and hearing Kim Kiyosaki on I think it was a podcast or something years ago. And she said the worst investors is the uninformed investor. So y'all, when you come into this market, this is not the place to just wing it. You got to come over here willing to learn, committed to learn. Because if not, you're going to get punched in the face and you're going to be mad. Not literally, y'all. Okay? But you're going to mess around and lose your money and you're going to be mad. All right? And I want to save you from that. Okay? No legitimate company, y'all. And this is crypto exchange or anything. No legitimate company is going to DM you first. They're not going to text you first. They're not going to send you some random email asking you for your keys, your seed phrases, your recovery phrases. They're not going to ask you for any of that stuff. And I need y'all to watch out for them random phone calls too. Okay? Because I don't know if that's still happening, but I remember some people came on here, I believe it was last month, saying that they still was getting phone calls, random phone calls. All right? So watch out for that. All right? Now, we're going to talk about our seed phrases. Okay? So for my people who are curious about crypto, new to the cryptocurrency market, your seed phrases is pretty much your master key to the vault. Okay? That's the master key to your safe, whichever one you want to use. If someone else has it, guess what? They now own your crypto. They can snatch that thing up out of there and put it into their own wallet that they have the keys to. And I'm telling y'all now, this is not to say that you cannot get it back. But I personally have not met anyone yet that was able to get their cryptocurrency back. Once it's gone, it's gone. Does anyone know anyone that was able to get their crypto back that was snatched up out of their wallet? Or that they lost according, using a crypto trading platform that wasn't good? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, he said, watch out for them Telegram invites or WhatsApp solicits. Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yeah. Telegram and WhatsApp too. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. But watch out for that too. See, I missed the part who took the crypto. No, I was saying that if someone else has access to your private keys, then now they have access to your crypto and they can snatch it right up out of your wallet. That's your hot and your cold wallet. Okay. Said I did, but it was in my dreams. well, thank God. Okay. All right. So y'all, this is just a suggestion. I cannot tell you what to do because you're grown. But what I would suggest is that you never ever screenshot your private keys. Okay. Never email it to somebody. Don't text it to somebody. Don't store it in your notes app. Okay. You can either write it down and then store it into multiple locations. I would say, I'm not going to tell you what to do, But I would say have a location outside of your home as well. Okay. They even have the on the Ledger website, they have, I think it's a crypto tag, it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But it's like titanium or something where you can store your crypto on that too. Now, if you don't want to pay for it, y'all, pen and paper is just fine. All right. But just make sure that it's waterproof, fireproof. Wherever you store it, waterproof, fireproof. Got me? Waterproof, fireproof, in at least 2 different locations. Cool? We got it? My people who are new or curious about the cryptocurrency market, y'all please, please, please do not just sit here and, like I said, screenshot your stuff, keep it on your phone. Phones can be hacked. Not every, I know some people, my Apple people gonna be like, the Apple phone can't be hacked. Hey, listen, if somebody want to get access to your stuff, there is gonna be a way. They're gonna figure it out. Okay? All right. Just because something does not happen regularly does not mean it cannot happen ever. We don't want to put ourselves in that position to be the example of, oh, shoot, it can happen. All right. So don't screenshot it. Don't email it to somebody. Don't text it to somebody. Don't store it in your notes app on your phone. Make sure you write it down. It needs to be stored in a waterproof and fireproof location. Okay. Now, I know somebody going to say, I had somebody tell me last time, they was like, yeah, I just put mine in a Ziploc bag. Listen, if that's what you want to do, put it in a Ziploc bag, but make sure you store it in a fireproof location. Okay. Said, always confirm your wallet address is correct and not copied from past transactions. Random transactions can mimic your wallet with subtle changes to the last or first digits. That's a good one. I didn't think about that. Thank you. That's a good one. I'm going to read that again. Okay. So that way y'all get it on TikTok. Bro, I press skip. Come on. All right. So he said to always confirm your wallet address. All right. That is correct and not copied from past transactions. Meaning I just made a transaction, let's say yesterday, and then, or sometime earlier today. But then now I'm about to do it again, but I'm using that same copied address. No, go and confirm it. Do it now, right? Right before you make the transaction. And then random transactions can mimic your wallet with subtle changes to the last or first digits. And don't save your seed phrases, recovery phrases, your private keys on a cloud as a picture. Yep. Yeah, that's why I said use a pen and paper. Okay. At a bare minimum, pen and paper. All right. Everybody got it? At a bare minimum, pen and paper, waterproof, fireproof location. All right. And I will go so far as to say store it in 2 separate locations. Okay. So that way, if something happens with one location, it's okay because you have it stored in a different location. Don't forget where you have it stored too. Oh my gosh. I just thought about that. Don't forget where you have your stuff stored. I had somebody tell me, shoot, I forgot where I store my my seed phrases. I'm like, yo, no, come on, bro. Remember where you store it. Thank you so very much, Crypto Chick, for the thank you for the hand heart, Crypto Chick. I appreciate it. Right? Don't forget where you stored yourself. Like I said, at a bare minimum, y'all have it stored in 2 different places. Because anything can happen. Place could burn down to the ground, it could flood, tornado, whatever. Anything can happen. So you want to make sure you store it in at least 2 different places. All right. So check on learning. Real quick. If someone has your seed phrases right now, whose crypto is it? Mine or them? If someone has your seed phrases right now, whose crypto is it? Mine or them? Type it in the chat. If someone has your seed phrases right now, whose crypto is it? Sunshine said it's ours. Because Sunshine said, you gave it to me, dog. I got it. Theirs. That's right. It's theirs. So y'all protect it with everything in you. The same way you protect your babies, I need you to protect your crypto, your seed phrases. Got it? Thank you so very much. Y'all hear now, y'all hear the crypto chick. She said tap and share, y'all. Tap and share. Keep tapping and sharing. Tap it up, and share, share, share. Let's go. Okay. Thank y'all so very much. I appreciate you. We almost at 35K. Y'all doing great. Thank you so much. Okay. So that's it. If someone else has access to our crypto seed phrases, then guess what? It's now theirs because they're going to be able to yank that right up out of your cold wallet. Thank you, DJ Unstoppable, for the repost. I forgot to say it. My bad. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. There you go. All right. Let's talk about these rug pulls. Rug pulls. When a project launches, a new crypto launches, okay, it's going to look super exciting. And then guess what? The creators disappear. Poof. And then guess what? So does your money. All right. They drive their price up. They get everybody all hype and excited about this crypto. It's going to be the net. They tell everybody, put your money in this thing. And then once that price gets to where they want it, boom, sell off. And you're not able to catch it in time. Your money is gone. Okay. So I want to give y'all an example for my people who have never, ever invested a dime into this market, or you're new to cryptocurrency. I want you to think about this. It's like buying that pre-sale ticket to a concert and the artists never show up. You'll be pissed, right? You'll say, hey, spend your money and the artists don't show up. And not even that, the artists don't show up. And then the, what's it called? The promoter say, you can't get your money back. Boy, would you be heated or what? I'll be pissed. I would be pissed. Like, what you mean I'm not going to get my money back? It's not my fault they ain't show up. Y'all promoted this. Y'all better give us our money back. Right? So he said that sound like a Lauryn Hill concert. Don't do her. I ain't never been to one of her concerts, and I thank God I never experienced that. Crypto Chick said that happened to me. See what I'm saying? Y'all, come on. I would be ticked off, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I'd be so heated. But that's what rug pulls look like in the cryptocurrency market, okay? So this is why it's very important for us to make sure that we know what we're investing in. All right? So I've told people multiple times, I'm going to go over it again, but I've told people multiple times there are certain things that Leona looks for in a crypto project to say, yeah, you know what? I want to move forward investing in it. One, it solves a problem. That's always going to be first. Okay. You got all the women in crypto here. Hey, listen, I love that. Ever since I was invited to Crypto Chicks live stream, it was so great, Sunshine. Like, it was amazing. And then, like, ever since then, it's just been all us supporting each other, and everybody has so much great information. It's like I'm reposting stuff, I'm sharing their lives and stuff. It's just been great. So I love it. Oh, thank you, Crypto Chick. I appreciate that. Okay. So here's the thing. There's 4 things at a bare minimum Leona looks for to say, yeah, you know what? I want to invest in this crypto project. One, it has to solve a problem. If it don't solve a problem, why are we talking? Okay. Number 2, it has to have some form of longevity. I have to be able to see that it's been able to weather the storm. It has withstood. It has bounced back when the markets have plummeted. This is why I got it. There are people out there that hate on Bitcoin and all that stuff, but this is one of the main reasons why I invest in Bitcoin as much as I do, because Bitcoin bounce back game is strong. Okay? It's like Juvenile. It bounced back. So why would I not invest in something that has the historical data to show me that it bounced back time and time again, every time the market drops, right? So number 2, it has to have longevity. Number 3, it has to have a strong community. Without that community, it's not going to be around in the next 5 years. XRP, folks, I know y'all about to light up the chat. Go ahead. This y'all opportunity. I said XRP, so let it rip. Okay? XRP, I respect their community, because when I say if you talk about crypto and you don't mention XRP, boy, they mad. You talking about this, but you don't talk about SRP. Pump your brakes, dog. But guess what? They have the most out of every cryptocurrency that I have been studying. They have the most loyal, dedicated, vocal community. That's why SRP is still here today. Promise you. That's why they're still here today. Okay. So that's 4. That's the third thing. And then Jetpack said Bitcoin is the GOAT. Yep. Abel in here, XRP. I know you one of them. What's going on? Thank you so very much for the follow. All right. And then the fourth thing, y'all, at a bare minimum, okay. Fourth thing is we need to see that cryptocurrency is constantly being updated. All right. You don't want to go to a doctor that is not constantly staying up on new, things in a medical field. And they sitting here performing any type of medical procedure on you from something from the 1900s. But it's been updated since then, and they don't know because they're not staying educated and updating their information. You don't want to sit here and trust a lawyer to take care of you and get you out of trouble if they're not up to date on current law, would you? It's the same thing in the cryptocurrency market. Y'all, we want to make sure that they're doing what they said that they're doing. The only way for them to solve the problem that they said that they're going to solve is they have to constantly update. They have to constantly develop that thing, make it better, make improvements. Everybody got it. So when a person asks the owner, well, is this a good crypto project? I'm going to tell you those 4 things. Does it meet these 4 things? If it meets these 4 things, then for you, if that rolls with you, then it sounds like it's a good project to me. But I'm not going to tell you what to invest in because legally right now I cannot do that. Okay, Queen of Denied, thank you so very much for the heart puff. I appreciate that. All right. So now we know rug pulls, what that looks like. This is our way of protecting ourselves. We need to be aware of what's out there. We talked about the phishing attacks that happen. All right. We've talked about making sure we protect our seed phrases, our recovery phrases, our private keys, whichever term you want to use. We talked about that. So now let me give you guys a basic protection checklist. This is a way to protect your digital assets, y'all. Thank you so very much, Jessica, for the repost. Fred, I see you. Welcome. Happy Thursday. All right. Number 1, use strong passwords for your email. Because, of course, you're going to have one particular email, right, that's going to have all of your money information going to it. If you don't have that, I need you to do that. Okay? You should have one email where all your money information goes to it. Not a whole bunch of different ones, okay? And make sure that you are constantly updating your passwords. If you know you have not updated your password, like for your email, right? If you know you haven't updated in the past 6 months, dog, I need you to do that tonight. Do you hear me? Okay? I need you to do that tonight. Same thing with your exchanges. If you know you haven't changed your password in the past 6 months, I need you to do that tonight. Okay? Your hot wallet, if you have one and you know you constantly use it, if you have not changed your password, I need you to do that tonight. Make it strong, y'all. Make it strong. Don't sit here and have, consecutive numbers and letters and stuff. Make it hard for these people to get your money because they're going after these quick, easy targets. Make it hard for them to get your money. So update your passwords, make it strong, 12 to 24 characters, right? Use them symbols and uppercase, lowercase, different numbers, all that stuff. Okay, do all of the things. Update it every 6 months at a bare minimum. Number 2, you need to enable a 2-factor authenticator. Jessica said, I'm guilty. I'm bad at not updating my password. Listen, the only reason why I do it is because the Army made us do it. When it came to our emails and then our money, right? That was a requirement. Every 180 days, they made us update it or we didn't have access to it. Thank you so very much for the rose, Crypto Chick. That was a requirement. All right. And I'm glad they did that because now it's habit, right? So now you're going to enable that 2-factor authenticator. Y'all, Google Authenticator works just fine. Okay? Just fine. No issues with it. I've had it for the past 6 years. No issue for me. I don't know if anybody else had an issue. What's going on, Sean? Welcome. Thank you so very much for liking the live too. Right? But no issues with that. There's another one that you can use if you don't want to use Google Authenticator. It's Authy, Authy. You can use that one as well. Okay. Get a two-factor authenticator. You need to make sure you're utilizing it at all times. Okay. Also, because learned a lesson from my mentor who lost that 100K plus out of her hot wallet. Use a VPN. Y'all, they have VPNs where you can have it on your phone too. I think Proton VPN is one of them. Then there was another one too. Dang. But you know what? I actually have that on the Crypto Starter checklist or the Crypto Starter kit as well. I have the different VPNs on that Crypto Starter list as well. She said, I like lockdown VPN. Okay, so let me pin that. Jessica said you can look into the lockdown VPN. Okay. If y'all have any other VPNs that you really like, put it in the chat real quick. Help your people out. Help the people out. If you have any other VPNs that you like, type it in the chat. You're using it though. Like I have Norton. Okay. My VPN stay on. Whether I'm in the house. That's it. Thank you, Crypto Angel. NordVPN. Yes, that's it. That's the one. So it's Proton and Nord. Those are the main two. And I actually have that on the Crypto Starter Kit, the hyperlink to it to go straight to it. Okay. But yeah, those are the two that I had. All right. Sunshine said Express VPN too. I'm going to pin that here in a second. Any other VPNs that y'all use that you're like, yeah, this is it for me. Like, I like it. It works just fine. We want to help each other out, protect one another. All right. We want to be giving people easy access to our digital assets. All right. So use a VPN, y'all, no matter where you're at. Like I said, when I'm at home, my VPN is on. When I'm in the office, like right now, my VPN is on. When I'm traveling, my VPN is on. I don't trust nobody. Okay. No, the fourth thing, y'all, never share your private keys. We just talked about that. Don't screenshot it. Don't email it. Don't text it. Don't save it on the cloud. Right? Like he said on YouTube, don't do any of that. Okay. Don't save it in your notepad on your phone. Don't do that. Write that thing down, pen and pad, or use that. Say my VPN has a VPN. Okay. So I'm going to pin that one. All right, that's another one. My VPN. All right. Do not share your private keys. And when you purchase your cold wallet, this is a security measure. I'm going to say it again for the people that just joined. Another security measure when you purchase. You said my VPN has a VPN. Oh, Lord. So you have like multiple. So yeah, when you purchase your cold wallet, remember this is a security protection for us. Only buy it from the manufacturer, because when we don't, guess what? That gives there's a possibility that someone else has access to our private keys, right? So we need to make sure that we focus on buying it directly from the manufacturer, period. Okay, and use the correct website for it. All right, double check those URLs. Okay, double check those URLs. Make sure those websites are correct. These are our ways for us to protect our crypto. Okay, so sorry, I had to keep up the good work. Thank you so very much, Sean. All right. And then when you get started, for my people who are new or curious about the cryptocurrency market, don't think you have to jump in with a whole bunch of money. If you want to start and make your first transaction $10, then make your first transaction $10. You're not going to miss $10 if you mess it up. Okay? You're not going to if you say, oh, shoot, I put the wrong, I thought I copied the right address and I sent it to the wrong address. Well, okay, $10 is not going to make or break you. I would hope it's not going to make or break you. That's why you want to do small transactions first. Get comfortable with the whole process. Once you're comfortable with the process, with identifying your actual wallet addresses and you know what the fees are and all of these things, then you can increase it. But you still need to make sure that you start small so you can get yourself together. All right, get your feet wet, get comfortable, and then you're going to be good. All right. All right. So now, before you receive your homework, because we don't talk about a whole lot tonight, and I'm about to go home to my family. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident do you feel about crypto wallets right now? Type that number in the chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident do you feel about crypto wallets right now? Type that number in the chat for me. Miss Martine, thank you so very much for the rose. I appreciate you. Shelly said 4. Okay, so before, was it a 1 or less than a 4? On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident do you feel about crypto wallets now? And that's if you have joined and been here the whole time. If you have not, okay, she said 0. So see, that's an improvement. There we go. All right. You don't have to get everything in one sitting. All right. But it's better. It's increased. I'm gonna say 4. Y'all in these 4s. Okay. If it was less than a 4 before tonight, that's a win. All right. If you got in here late and you're like, man, I missed most of the conversation, this is being recorded on YouTube. Prosperity Calls as well. Okay. So it's Prosperity Calls on YouTube. You can go back and watch the replay. Cool. 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 All right. So I know y'all good on YouTube because y'all in here telling me some stuff to pay attention to. And I didn't think about it. So I appreciate y'all. I already know y'all good on the wallets. Okay. Thank you very much, Jessica, for the go. I appreciate you. All right. So your homework for my people said I missed most of it. Yeah, you can go on YouTube, Alma. Most definitely. Thank you so very much, Miss Martine, for the finger hearts. I appreciate you. Yep, you can go on Prosperity Calls on YouTube and you can watch the replay. All right. So your homework assignment before our next session on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. I want you to do 3 things for my people who are curious about crypto or new to the cryptocurrency market and have not gotten a hot or a cold wallet yet. Okay. I want you to, number 1, to research 2 hot wallets and compare features. Research those 2 hot wallets. We mentioned a whole bunch of them on here. Okay. Hey, good job, Miss Martine. Said I became a title gifter for the first time. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. All right. Research 2 hot wallets. All right. And compare the features. I'm not going to say buy anything yet. Okay. And do any transactions just yet. I just want you to go play around and see what's available. Do they have staking on there? What type of cryptocurrencies do they have? Right? What are some of the features between these hot wallets? All right. That's number 1. Number 2, I want you to research 2 of the cold wallets that we have mentioned tonight or that you have Googled. I want you to compare features on there as well, but I need you to understand how those cold wallets work. We went over stuff tonight, but listen, we learn through repetition. The more we hear stuff, the more we read stuff, the more we do stuff, the better we get. Okay? That's how we become masters in those particular things. So, research 2 cold wallets, compare the features, and understand how they work. That's the second part to your homework. Third part to your homework, final thing, is I want you to write down physically why security matters to you personally. Because I could tell you all day the reasons why we should be leveling up our security, right? But if you don't see the importance of it, what I say is not going to matter. What the next person tells you is not going to matter. So write down physically why security matters to you personally. All right? Everybody good? We went over the 3 things for our homework for my people who are new or curious about the cryptocurrency market. All right? So I want to just end this because look at me closing out before 8 o'clock. Okay? So you don't build wealth fast, y'all. I really hope that you all get that. You're not going to build it by moving fast. All right. This is a perfect time to start learning about the cryptocurrency market because prices are down. So there's no rush. Okay. Now, I ain't going to say take forever, but there's no need to rush. All right. You can build your wealth in this space, in any space, by moving safely, getting educated, but moving safely. All right. So the next live on Tuesday, what's that? February 24th. All right. I'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, talking about how we can buy our crypto with the exchange of our choice. I'm going to talk about, things that we should look for in a crypto exchange before you create an account. Okay. And then I'm going to cover trading for my people who had those trading questions for me. I think it was a week or two ago. Okay. We're going to touch on trading as well. All right. That'll be again on Tuesday, February 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, right here. Okay. On TikTok and on YouTube. All right. So that's it. That's all I got. If y'all enjoyed yourselves tonight, if you learned something new, if you had fun, give me the thumbs up emoji in the chat before we wrap it up. Thumbs up emoji in the chat before we wrap it up. If you learned something new, if you had fun, you know what I'm saying? If you enjoyed this live, thumbs up emoji in the chat. Let me know that what I'm doing makes sense and it's helping. Awesome. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, all right. So look, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with my favorite quote, one of my favorite quotes, and that's from the legend Arthur Ashe. And he said, "To start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can." I appreciate every single person for liking, sharing, tapping the screen, engaging, reposting, gifting, all of that stuff. Thank y'all so very much. You don't have to do it, but you did. And hopefully I see y'all on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Bye, y'all.